Right, what's up, traders? Happy Tuesday. It's your favorite South African trader here, right live to from the third world. So we've had a good trading day today so far, right? And before we get into it, the stream is sponsored by Edgeful. You can check them out below, as you can see by the visuals, right? So let's get straight into it. As you can see, up $2,000 on the day, trading the YM short or Dow shorts, right? So really solid follow through on that first candle continuation. We had massive sell-offs across the board on all major indexes, even some of the currency pairs in taking a little bit of a hit. GJ down 0.8%, pound dollar down 0.8 as well as pound Canadian dollar too, right? So Nvidia down 4%, Tesla down 4%. All of the Mag 7 stocks down at the moment as we speak, right? So really some strong follow through on that strike news, right? If you pull up this over here. We had some, strike news coming through from the ports in America, the massive dock worker strike at seaports on the US East Coast and Gulf coasts, right? So they want increased wages. So that obviously negative news impacting the markets. But let's come through and work on how I managed to actually make money from that, right? So knowing that coming into the open, I was leaning to a bit indecisive. I was going to wait for the open to play out, right? We didn't really have anything on the Dow taking out. So I personally like trading the Dow and the NASDAQ as well as the DAX. I did have some longs on the DAX, which we can speak about in the London session, but I was leaning to a little bit of a mixed bag here. We hadn't taken out previous days' highs or previous days' lows, as you can see, right? So I was actually going to use a report with Edgeful called the Opening Candle Continuation Report to kind of guide my bias today, right? As you can see, this report with Edgeful is a report that gives me a statistical edge in the market. So waiting for this first hour. So what does this report do and what does it measure, right? So this report analyzes the color of the first candle from market open, whether it's green or red, and tracks how often the entire day closes green or red based on the opening candle. So if the first hour is bearish, how often do we close as a bearish day? If the first hour is bullish, how often do we close as a bullish day, right? So as you can see, the first hour was bearish. On a Tuesday in the last year on the Dow, 73%, almost 74% of the time, we actually closed as a bearish day. So knowing that, I was going to look for extended shorts on the Dow. Simple as that. That's how I used Edgeful's reports to make money. Doesn't need to be more complicated than that, right? So that is how I actually used their reports to make money today. Let's go over the DAX. The DAX longs today, we were really keen. We had a little bit of a pullback yesterday, back towards this 15-minute 200 EMA. We broke above the current day's VWAP, and I've paid this longs over here just before, obviously, we get the massive sell-off with regards to that news heading into the US Open, right? If you want to watch me trade live, ASFX TV is the place to be. You can watch me live on ASFX TV every single week, and you can actually see how I use Edgeful's reports on those live streams to make money. And sometimes, obviously, we do lose money as well. I have posted a monthly review as well as a daily review. I'm doing daily reviews every single day. I did post a monthly review too. So make sure to go check that out on here on my Twitter. You can also check it out on my YouTube as well, which will be out there as well, which is the link is in my bio, right? But that's been my day today so far. So a solid day here. Really, I'm just happy with my execution today. Puts me green on the day quite nicely across personal and some funded. So we'll see how we do close the rest of the day. But obviously after the massive sell-off, using Edgeful's reports, I think, and knowing what I actually want to be looking at, helped me make money today trading the Dow shorts. Right? Using this opening candle continuation report. If the first hour is bullish, I'm really looking for longs. If the first hour is bearish, I want to be looking for shorts. As simple as that, right? So just got the hiccups here. Is there any questions you guys would like me to cover? Devilius, hey, yeah, short on the NAS with you. Nice. So I didn't short the NASDAQ. I really did like the Dow. The NASDAQ shorts looked good as well. Using that opening candle continuation report, really, we are sliding through initial balance lows. Something that I do like about the NASDAQ as well as the S&P, we've taken out previous day's lows, which is this white line coming across the screen. You can get all these indicators with Edgeful's reports as well. So make sure to go check Edgeful out. As mentioned, the link is in my bio too. And you can see them by the background as well, right? So beautiful background that they got me. You got to keep it. You got to keep it interesting, right? But Yeah, they actually have that previous day's range report as well. So previous day's range over here, and you can go to the NASDAQ NQ, right? I use the futures pricing, even though I'm trading them as CFD contracts. It's just easier to, get it all at once. I mean, you can look at it as a go to Forex over here. They have stocks, Forex, crypto, and futures. But if you go to Forex, and let's go to, I think there's NAS 100, and then they've even got US 30. I don't know if they got S&P over here. They don't have the S&P as they do, SPX 500. They do. Okay, so if you go to NAS 100, the only thing is this is taken from different, I wonder which broker they actually got this from. I probably should speak to them. But previous day's range report, as you can see, in the last year on the NASDAQ, when we do take out previous day's lows on a Tuesday, only 52% of the time we actually close as a bearish closure, right? But by standard, this is what I love using in my, pre-market analysis is previous days high and low. Or have we taken them out? That's when I want to be aggressive. But I traded the US 30 today. So if we take our previous day's low on US 30, let's have a look here. 74% of the time if we close, take out the lows, and 77% of the time if we take out the highs by weekday. Quite interesting. If we take out, so taking out previous day's highs and lows it's a very, very bullish or bearish sign, right? Interesting. I wonder if you just look at YM, let's look at standard in last year, 77 and 74. Let's go to the futures and let's go to YM. I'm interested to see 77 and 74, 76 and 77. So it will be slightly different because I'm trading it as a CFD contract. But I like using the futures pricing. It's pretty straightforward like that, right? So really, really good continuation sells off here on the Dow today using Edgeful's reports. I am going to be streaming live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Hit the link in my bio on ASFX TV. Make sure to check me there. If you are South African, make sure to share this. And we need more South Africans in the real South African traders in the trading space. So make sure to check me out there. I'm always live on ASFX TV every single week. So that's how I made money trading the Dow today. Right? So really, really solid day, and we'll take that out on a Tuesday. A little bit of a slow start yesterday to start off the week. You guys make sure to check that daily review out, but up on the day as well. So we'll take that, and we'll see you on the next live stream. Cheers, everyone.